Whoever invades Poland gets $1 million. What an awesome Mr. Beast challenge. How many times did he do this in history? Clearly a lot. This video is by basically Ty. So the joke here, I'm assuming, is that, so who wants to participate? And then even Mr. Beast is surprised because Germany wants to invade Poland, France wants to invade Poland, the Turks or Ottomans, the Mongolians, the Russians, and it doesn't stop from there. And they would also successfully do it many times. Pretty sure they got a lot more benefits than just $1 million by taking over Poland too. Man, oh man, just look at that thumbnail. You got Mr. Beast soy facing. If art school says, "Nye, Europe shall be mine." World War I, wrong turn. World War II, Australian painter. World War III, Mr. Beast challenge. I just read that Mr. Beast is renting out the Egyptian pyramids, so he's already doing like global things. Who knows, maybe the next thing he's gonna do is rent out the German military just for a couple days. He's gotta borrow them for some invasion. Most impressive battles in history. We have China versus the Philippines. What battle was that? Oh, yeah. Okay, this is showing us like crazy ratios. I guess we're going to talk about 300. Canada 2 versus 1,500 Nono-Germans. The Ottomans, who aren't even there, versus what? Now you're going to send me down a rabbit hole. Battle of this was an incident of friendly fire between the Austrians and Ottomans. History's worst friendly fire incident. Yeah, strength 0 for the Ottomans. They lost nobody. Meanwhile, that's pretty devastating. Result, Ottoman victory, self-destruction of Habsburg army. This honestly doesn't even sound real, but it's crazy. It might not be. Some scholars are finding it hard to draw reliable sources and evidence for this account. I have heard about these other two though, definitely. Friendly fire will not be tolerated. Friendly fire is required. The hottest countries. Ugh, it's so hot, 32 degrees Celsius. That's like, we're getting into 90, well, 36 degrees Celsius. 32 degrees is almost in the 90s. Meanwhile, 36 is 90, jeez. But just wait, it doesn't even get that hot in Europe. Obviously, it's gonna get hotter closer to the, Egypt. 43, Algeria 44, Morocco 45, yeah, anything near the Sahara Desert. Wow, Pakistan gets pretty hot. That's terrifying. Yes, places in the Arabian Peninsula are going to be ridiculously hot. Iran at 49 degrees Celsius. For my Americans out there, that is 120 degrees Fahrenheit in Iran. Literally unfathomable. Although a lot of reports say that it's actually Mali that is the hottest country on Earth. See, there's different ways you can define this. Sometimes it's like how many hot days are there on average each year versus how hot has it got at one point in the country's history. Death Valley still holds the record in California for 134 degrees Fahrenheit. That was back in 1913. I'm actually surprised that we haven't beat that yet. Not that I want us to beat that. And all those countries be drinking hot tea. Apparently it does help though. Western countries, when it's 30 degrees, we're going to die, it's so hot. Meanwhile, the Middle East, 45 degrees, what a nice day. Indonesia, who survived 56 degrees Celsius, keep talking folks. When Italy needs revenge. France, stop right now. What are you putting, is that pineapples? I'm so tired of this, says Italy. It's time to take revenge. Oh crap. Bam, slapping the flag down over France and Switzerland and the lowlands, all for putting pineapples on pizza? I mean, I get that. That is a massive tragedy. But, okay, so not even Iberia, the former Austro-Hungary, all the Balkans? Okay, that hat is a little bit concerning. I'm glad that they ended in North America because apparently this is the fault of the Canadians. They were the first ones to put the pineapples on the pizza. See, kids, never put pineapple on pizza. That probably will cause World War III if we're not careful. Just whatever you do, don't tell them. Some places on Earth put ketchup on pasta. The Napoleonic Wars in 53 seconds. All right, we don't have much time, so let's get it going. Obviously grabbing Switzerland. Well, now Napoleon is, I guess, officially, going into Spain. Bam, really hurting the Austrians. Grabbing that too. Well, hold on. I don't know what the heck's going on there. What coalition are we at? Russia getting nice and big. Russian Empire. That's a very... I was going to say same flag. Yeah. That's literally what I was thinking about right now. I'm kind of... What the heck is going on here? What are we talking about? Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Yes. Oh, actually, this goes really hard with this song. Just taking out everything. The Northern Germans. Oh, the winter. And the winter, of course, sending them all the way back. Yeah. Wait, that actually went really hard. Imagine losing land, L. So that's a modern-day German flag, but, you know, there's the Holy Roman Empire. They're ending the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, but they had their nice little... I like that face from Austria. Both of them actually have some pretty funny faces. Meanwhile, France is just trying to do a little bit of trolling. But yeah, Russia didn't like when they were being invaded. They were losing a bunch of the coalition wars. They would get the last laugh, of course, though. But yeah, France got all of the Austrian Empire there for a second. Boom, bust through there. Goes, the winter laughs and emojis. Napoleon in Russia, there's nothing we can do here. Napoleon just woke up and decided to solo Europe. I mean, yeah, basically. Bro became a bee. Bro, the French got 9,999 ping at the start. What if the Soviet Union time traveled? So they're coming back into the modern day, or are they showing up earlier in history? Okay, so this is their destruction. Oh, we're gonna kind of have a similar situation. USSR, you okay? They're coming. Wait, what? Is the USA helping out Russia here? Oh, they're freaking out. The Russians, yeah, they are working together to defeat the USSR. To be fair, Putin would not want to give up power. He probably would fight like a Soviet uprising, I'm assuming. You never want to give up power. And then China, and then the Russian Empire comes back. That's strange. Let me just, hold on. The USSR is back? It's all of a sudden, they're coming for your buddy. Your buddy. Yeah, that's when the USA gets really, that would be crazy to see these two working together. But yeah, I mean, dang, would they? I don't even know what the US would do. Does the US despise modern day Putin's Russia more, or the old Soviets? It's really hard to, I feel like we would assume they're one and the same. I think we'd let them both just fight each other. I mean, maybe we would support the side that was getting absolutely demolished just to continue the chaos in this place, maybe. How many times do you watch this? Me, yes. Rare footage of USA and Russia having a common enemy. I mean, remember, when it comes to geopolitics, a lot of it just comes down to the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So maybe there's a world where that happens. Who has the best history? I have the best history, says Turkey. Nuh-uh, I do, says Greece. There's a fair point for that. These places definitely have a lot of history. When it comes to the argument of like who has the best history, I think you do kind of have to have a lot of it. You don't have to. It's just the chances will be higher that you have the best if you have a lot of it. USA's got good history. I don't know if you can say we can have the best because we just don't have that much. Quit it. I have the best history anyway. Even though your history is just an argument between the Greeks and Byzantium. That's a key point. What about Italy? I think the Italians are going to show up, right? They have to. They're literally just... Oh, yeah. What are they arguing over? Oh, no. Yeah, China, Egypt, Iran, India. It's funny because, yeah, Greece and Turkey do like to make this argument. I think they just want to have better history than the other. It's funny because they share so much history, too. This argument will never stop. Maybe I should do a tier list one day of who has the best history, in my opinion. I'm from Turkey myself. That vid literally describes me and my Greek friend. We always compare our lands when we have a history. They be using their family trees to flex. China, India, they've got an argument to have the best. Whoever invades North America the most gets the whole continent's GDP. Who wants to participate? Another Mr. Beast challenge? We've got France with the French Louisiana. Obviously, the Brits over there with 13 colonies. The Netherlands did get there. Spain, of course. And then Russia in Alaska. That's right. Denmark with Greenland. Well, technically... Oh, the USA. Nobody is touching blank. Nobody's touching my freedom land. Oh, I see. So if Mr. Beast did... Oh, they would just nuke the entire European continent. And it was all said and done. Who did have the most colonies in North America? Probably England, yeah, because they got all of Canada. Remember, Canada didn't get their independence till pretty recently. The Allies in 39 seconds. The Allies of World War II. So the UK, France, looking kind of sus. At the Soviet... Yeah, that's a weird ally in World War II, but that is... Yes, the USA, obviously. Allied powers, well, they just disappeared. The fighting in Africa, Free France. I thought we were going to go over Pearl Harbor happening. It's funny because there was actually a lot of allies by the end of World War II. Turkey. Sorry, I said Free France. That was not the Free French flag. I'm just now realizing it. Whoopsie. Yeah, Japan gone. China was an ally. And then obviously all the British Empire and all their colonies. Japan attacking USA. USA, I ain't letting that slide. Hiroshima. Bro, the America face when Nuke and Japan face. So many crazy stuff here. What if the Japanese Empire returns? I think the music is very appropriate because this would be absolutely terrifying. They're rocking the old no-no Japan flag. So the old Japan is dead. It's 2024. Oh boy, military rank. Japan's #1. After the fascist government won the election, they immediately started advancing their military faster than the USA. I don't know how they would possibly do this, but okay. They do have some very powerful corporations under their belt. Sony, Nintendo. They could lead the charge. Japan will still keep going. They're gonna have to take back Korea. But it's too late. They're only gonna take back South Korea. They can try to go after the North, but the North has nukes now. Obviously, China If they take over all of China, then definitely I can see. That's the only way to bring back the Japanese empire and have them be, I don't know, easily the #1 nation. They have to just engulf and swallow all of China right now. And the Korean Peninsula. Oh, ASEAN as well? Oh, yeah. This is literally a nightmare scenario for all of Asia. So, but, oh, the USA is going to come over there and help again. With Russia, possibly? And then nuke them again? Oh, and then the Chinese revolts that probably happened. Yeah, they would split them up. This could have happened to Japan if they're, well, whatever. Let's not get into 1945, we will finally defeat the Japanese Empire. Japanese Empire, I will always come back. USA, yay, I get to do it again. Empire exists. Russia, USA, UK, France, divide. Yeah, it comes down to just the division of powers. You know, you don't want one country to get too powerful. When the Soviet Union returns. So here's the old Soviet icon. Communist world. This is a modern-day Russia with their modern-day flag. This is their plan after Ukraine. So taking over Ukraine, they essentially already have Belarus. They definitely want the Baltics back to connect to Kaliningrad. That all checks out. They definitely want Armenia, Georgia, Azerbaijan. They're literally trying to reform. See, this is the thing, though. It does put into context, like, how hard it would be for Putin and Russia to regain their old Soviet territory. There's so much more they'd have to take back. Of course, they could do it somewhat diplomatically, but yeah, with just those, that would make them become the Soviet Union once again. I mean, if they want to reform the Warsaw Pact, that's going to be absolutely insane. I mean, that's definitely not going to happen. The whole communist bloc thing. NATO turns into a communist NATO, and also the USA becoming communist. The whole world would be Russian after that. I mean, if they somehow manage to puppet the United States, then yeah, they rule everything. The scenario I created in my brain while listening to a history lesson. America's worst nightmare at 3 a.m. Damn, our plans have been revealed. Countries and their military spending. Okay, so this is World War I. Germany at that time, while they had a very strong army, I'm guessing they will be #1 military spender. When they lost World War I, that wouldn't be... Wait, what was that? What were they thinking? Oh, that was the Zimmerman telegram, I see. They're thinking about their idea to have Mexico attack the USA. Obviously, that would backfire. So they send the little paper airplane to Mexico so that Mexico attacks the USA. Unfortunately, well, I wish it was the British that, like, grabbed that note and then told us, but it's fine. And so now the USA is really going to be triggered. Start to really military spend a whole lot. Yeah, and 1918, boom, #1, because that was when they entered World War I, and coincidentally, that's also when the Germans would end up losing. USA, why are you so high in debt? USA, well, you see, I love the Hoi 4 declaration of war sound effects. All those videos are by Basically Ty, please go subscribe. And here are my patrons.
I finally escaped from Drew's basement.
Lucas, the Canadian Christmas trees.
Honk,
Argentinian Grandpa,
NordTyrol,
DOOCHBAGGINS.
Imperial Japan flag is the same as modern Japan.
Koyle, please stop making this mistake. It's
Archaeology,
aPhatNarwhal,
Carmel Saida,
Pavlik,
DaBeautiful-MEGAN-Underwood,
Fredrik Tibblin,
InquisitorXarius,
Tambre,
Tambre,
Mexican
ZaneyBoi,